Hello, my name is Leslie Williams, and today's date is March 21st, 2014. I gotta fly right into the purpose of why I'm making this video, and I'm also going to have to kind of talk fast because of the limited amount of time that I have left on this particular video card. Today's date is March 21st, 2014, which you can see obviously as a result of me showing you this video picture of my cell phone. Alright? I'm also going to use a feature within the menu, the tools feature. Within that feature is a feature called the voice command. Once it's activated, it enables the phone to state the date and time electronically, which I'm doing right now.
Say a command. March 21st, Friday, 5:34 p.m.
And once again showing you the icon picture of the phone. Now the reason why I'm showing you this video picture of my phone and also using it so the phone can state the date electronically is to isolate these statements within today's date in case something happens in the future pertaining to any part of any of my statements in this particular video or any of the other videos that I have ever made, and or any of the other audio files that I have ever made, and or any of the blogs that I have made concerning the factual reality of me being an organized stalking, gang stalking targeted individual. Now, I'm recuperating from a massive chest cold and head cold, so bear with me if I start coughing or sneezing. I've been literally bringing it up all day. And I'm also smoking a cigarette because I just got inside my tent after doing a huge amount of work today, even with this cold, because I am preparing to move. Now, this particular video is being made in order to bring some things to my viewers' attention concerning some of the factual realities of some things that I have noticed in these last 3 days, including today's date, in reference to, hold on, let me just take this puff off the cigarette while I got it lit. I'm aware I shouldn't be smoking because I got a head cold, but anyways, alright, now, if you went to Google and YouTube and typed in organized stalking and or gang stalking and cyber surveillance, you would automatically be able to deduce that cyber surveillance of the organized stalking, gang stalking targeted individual is one of the methodologies that are brought about against the targeted individual, usually covertly. In other words, what they basically do is hack into our computers, our personal computers, and they will also monitor our computer activity at public university libraries, college libraries, public libraries. Any computer we use, they hack into, and they also hack into our cell phones. They also hack into our landline communications. Now, all these things can be Googled and YouTubed for you to be able to witness that these are factual realities. Our cell phones are not only hacked so they can listen to what we're talking about when we're using them, but they're also used to reroute phone calls to them so the perpetrators can literally pretend to be the people we're calling. Like if we decide to call a law firm to talk to them about a case about legal representation. They have, because they're in the system. So basically what they can do, let me just give you, like, I get to say this really fast because this is just a sidebar notation and I can't spend a lot of time talking about it, so I can hurry up and get to the subject matter. In that movie, The Italian Job, not the original one, the latest one, it showed in there about how the individuals that ripped off the individual's gold, he went and he bought a house, and they discovered where he lived. So one of the ways that they wanted to be able to find out where he was keeping the gold in the house was to set up many video cameras within the house. The only way they could do that was to make it appear that they had a legitimate reason to appear in the house. So basically what they did was hacked into his cable TV system and screw it up so this guy would call the cable repair guy. They rerouted the phone call to them so they could accept the call, pretend to be the cable repair personnel, and answer the call. So they could then go into the house and set up TV cameras. Now, you know, I just realized this as I was talking. Hang on one second. If you went to Google right now and typed in a gang stalking tech, everything you need to know, which is the manifesto of a manager of gang stalking crews, pay close attention to everything that is in that manifesto. But when you read it, you're actually going to see how cable installers are even mentioned in it, in reference to them being certain cable installers can be syndicated members of GangStalking. Now, to show you that cyber surveillance is a methodology of GangStalking, I'm going to play you the audio of a video that you can even go to yourself and listen to at YouTube by going to YouTube and typing in GangStalking bullying on steroids. As a result of you hearing right now the audio of this video of a targeted individual being covered on a local news station in Santa Cruz, California, Santa Cruz County being right next door to San Diego County, you will literally hear a Lieutenant Larry Richards discuss gang stalking and the factual reality that it's even reached out into the cyber world. Okay? So what I'm going to do is play that audio for you right now. I'll play a segment of it for you. Just listen.
This story on our website, kcba.com. Here tonight, police call it bullying on steroids. We're talking about gang stalking, but it actually has nothing to do with the gangs that you first think of. Southern Coast News reporter Candace Lynn learned more about the trend and how it's getting more dangerous because of the internet. It makes me so afraid.
Lawrence Gavino claims his neighbors are gang stalking him because he plays loud music late at night and is outspoken. He said for the last year and a half he's been systematically followed by a group of people. At one point he said they climbed on his roof to harass him. Gavino said he's developed a paranoia that's devastated his relationships with friends and, worst of all, family.
That's the worst part of it. If it was me, I would take action.
Santa Cruz Police Lieutenant Larry Richards said police are becoming more aware of gang stalking because of cyberbullying. But what is gang stalking? Basically, the victims could be driving their car or talking on their phones or walking the streets when a group of people try to systematically terrorize them. Richards said gang stalking is nothing new, but new technology is making it more common.
Gang stalking itself, they have elevated themselves to technology. So this is something that's been going on before the age of Facebook, Twitter, those other social websites. They just now have gone into those areas.
Gavino said he's...
Okay, now what I'm going to do right now is, again, like I said, I got to talk really fast because I have a lot to say pertaining to this particular video. You just heard Lieutenant Larry Richards admit that gang stalking has even reached out into the cyber world, but you also heard the news reporter state that the gang stalking target could be driving their car, talking on their phone, or walking down the street when a group of people try to systematically terrorize them. Now, I'm about ready to right now play you a segment of an audio file of an event that took place on Thanksgiving Day 2013, which in a few days will be, in 1 week from today, it will be 4 months ago. Okay, because today's date is March 21st, 2014. When this event was transpiring, it was caught on a running digital recording tape recorder. Okay, so what I did was I took the pertinent section of that event and transferred it to my phone, so I could play it for a cop if I ever had to show him on the spot that I'm being gang stalked. Now, two individuals appeared along my route on a sidewalk as I was riding my bike on the sidewalk. These two individuals appeared all of a sudden out of a driveway to get on, and then approached the sidewalk and then got on it and started walking, intentionally obstructing my ability to be able to, concerning me being able to continue to ride my bike on the sidewalk, which meant I had to get off of it. As they were harassing me, one of them, there's two guys, one of them has harassed me on anywhere between 8 and 11 prior occasions before the Thanksgiving event. As they are harassing me, do you hear them both say gang stalk? Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang stalking. I'm gonna F you up. I'm gonna play it right now so you can be the judge. Now, this event took place on a sidewalk. And again, one of the individuals that played a role in this event had harassed me on anywhere between 8 and 11 prior occasions, and he's even had the audacity to walk by me on several other occasions since then, including today. Now, The reason why I'm making this particular video is this. As a result of me being a gang stalking target, I am gang stalked and harassed along every single one of my routes, every single day, everywhere I go, non-stop. Businesses, public libraries, university campuses, my hiking area. I have been gang stalked to 4 hiking areas now, this one included. I've been at this particular hiking area since October 2012. I am not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. I am not a threat to myself or others. I am not mentally ill, and I know how to take care of myself. Now, I mentioned these last 4 statements because these are the kinds of labels that the organized crime members in the system who are perpetrating these criminal realities attempt to label the target as. Okay? Now, I've already made videos concerning that, so you can watch my video. There's so many videos online right now that you'll be able to find enough videos online just by scrolling through a few and then being able to witness me talking about why they would label targeted individuals with those kind of labels. So, the reason why I'm making this particular video is this. I've been gang stalked at this hiking area. I moved here in October 2012. That's right. And today's date is March 21st, 2014. Recently, I made a decision to escalate. See, I made a decision in September 2013 to start moving, but because of current events that have transpired through each day and then eventual week, you know, like every day and week, something that has always occurred that has distracted me from staying sequentially dedicated to moving. In the last 2.5 to 3 to in the last month and a half, I have escalated the actual physical moving on a huge scale. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is that 94% of everything I own is now moved. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, cyber surveillance is a methodology of gang stalking, computer hacking, YouTube account hacking, email account hacking, cell phone hacking. They even use this target's own cell phone as a GPS tracker, so they know where the target's at all times in real times, in order to be able to stage events, harassment, assaults, arrests, anything they can and do in order, if they feel comfortable that they can get away with it, they will do it. Now, I want to help you understand something concerning why I'm making this video, but hold on a second. See, this is the 4th hiking area that I've been gang stalked to. Okay, and I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that I will be gang stalked to the other ones that I plan on moving to. I'm setting up 3 separate hiking areas where a portion of my property is being locked at each one, so I can play a more out-in-your-face shell game with them. What I do is I predict what they might do before they do it, in email files, videos, audio files, and blogs. And I'm going to start making notaries as well. Now, if they do something that I predict in any of these just aforementioned platforms, and then they do it, it'll become self-evident to anybody that's got the ability to engage in common sense deliberations that this expedition is going on towards me. Now, the amount of proof I have is undisputable. I have over 800 separate audio files at least of individuals getting around me along all of my routes every single day for almost 2 full complete years and saying the following in the following way: gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, gang stalk, weird, crazy, oh my god, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalking. And if you don't believe me, this is the audio of me being on a bus in Yucca Valley, California, which is 169 miles away from this location. That's right, in La Jolla, California. This is the audio of a video of me being on a Yucca Valley bus. How many times do you hear individuals say gang stalk, gang stalker, then other individuals saying oh my god right before and after it, and then a woman saying gang stalking? I'll tell you why they're doing it in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Well, look at that car right there. It's so cute. To the left, it just turned.
No.
Those little French cars.
I
No, cheese.
think I have Cheetos.
You first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully my
Got my quick one.
homie tries.
I'll take the whole thing. The first one, the rock is going to hold it.
She never cried.
I'm going to go hang it on my, in my,
She's already talking.
I'm going to take my American flag out, little tiny flag. Take it out, I'm going to hang it in the window, and I'm going to put it on the show. I wish I did these things right. Oh, yeah. When they look at Rich, oh, yeah, that might work, huh? No, it's American flag.
You know, I'm going to be really mad if you stopped right here, because we could have...
Yeah, we are.
They say in 15 years we'll be putting RFID chips on newborns.
We could have not walked all the way to Walmart from the Social Security office.
It's a radio
There's so many buses that go.
It's a radio frequency identification implant. You never heard of that? Google it. Yeah. If you got kids, you should.
I hope they're good. That's beautiful.
Now, in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I have, on a huge scale, moved a huge amount of property from this area. Last week, I uploaded some videos, and the week before that, I uploaded some videos, literally showing me, in the video file, talking about, this is my property, this is what I'm preparing to move right now. Okay? Cyber surveillance and computer hacking is a methodology of gang stalking. They are completely aware that I'm moving. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, the individuals that they set up to harass me on a daily basis within 2 weeks of me moving here, which I moved here in October 2012, they harassed me practically every single day and night for the entire time, the length of calendar months that I have been here since October 2012, today's date being March 21st, 2014. And guess what I have witnessed in the last 3 days? The perpetrators hauling big, gigantic black garbage bags full of stuff and taking them from their area. They're moving. Now, what do you suppose they're doing that? I made a bunch of videos in the last month showing my property, and me talking about factually moving from this area and why. And then all of a sudden, the freaked out bums who have harassed me day and night are now moving from this area. 2 times today I saw them take big gigantic garbage bags out from here and walk down the street, and yesterday I saw them do the same exact thing. So what were they afraid of? Me calling the police on them once I moved from here? Because I even made videos talking about the fact that I would not call police on anything they're doing while I'm still living here, because I had a feeling that that's what they were baiting me to do. Yes, I have caught an individual in the past admitting to me in a hidden running recording tape recorder that a San Diego police officer by the name of Steve put him on a corner to engage in gang stalking activities. That's right. That's right. Now, the point I'm trying to make is this. Organized stalking and gang stalking, what they want to be able to do is perpetrate their criminal realities and then walk away from them. Now, you heard this audio file of it. These 2 individuals say gang stalk together, gang stalking, and gang of stalking, I'm going to F you up. They said it on a sidewalk. Okay? On November 28, 2013. On January 30th, 2014, I was brutally assaulted on the same exact sidewalk. 75 feet up the sidewalk from where this event occurred at on Thanksgiving Day, by an individual who I had seen talking to these 2 guys, one of these 2 guys, on 2 prior occasions, and I also witnessed him gaslighting me with gang stalking techniques on 2 other prior occasions, once at Ralph's grocery store and another time at a bus stop. He has walked by this area on numerous occasions, including twice yesterday and once today. And he has magically appeared at Ralph's as well, where I have caught numerous gang stalking harassments, verbal harassment that you just, like the kind you just heard from this Yucca Valley bus. When I went out to Yucca Valley for a week, I caught gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalk. Oh my God, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalk. Oh my God, we're crazy, gang stalk being said in that way everywhere I went, all day long, non-stop, everywhere I went in Yucca Valley for an entire week. Yucca Valley is 169 miles away from where it's been caught here in San Diego County for over 2 years. So do you really honestly think they're not going to gang stalk me to my next hiking area? Of course they will. If they gang stalk me to Yucca Valley, do you really honestly think they're not going to gang stalk me to the 5th, 6th, and 7th hiking area, because I'm going to be playing a shell game by using 3. You know, I'm a good woman. I don't know any of these individuals who are perpetrating these criminalities. I can identify certain police officers who have denied my right to make a police report concerning the factual reality that I'm a victim of this crime. I can identify the places I've been gang stalked at, and even specific individuals like certain employees who have engaged in open gang stalking of me. You better believe I can. You better believe I can. So, this is just food for thought for you. Do you really think that it's an accident that these filthy animals that they've been using ever since early November 2012, today's date being March 21st, 2014, when they seen me escalating my moving, okay, they told them to get up and move out of here. More than likely afraid that I would call the police once I finally got up and moved from here, and said that there's filthy bums down here that have gang stalked me. That's right. That's right. I believe they did it in case see, in their mind, you got to get to know your enemy's thinking. So my hypothesis is they might have thought that, well, maybe I'll call the police. Police come down here, you know, and they probably wouldn't even, if the police were steering these guys to do this shit, they would have probably said that, well, they couldn't find them or they weren't here. But they took that extra mile and wanted me to see them leaving. That's right. Now, the point I'm trying to make is this, is that if the police are using these assholes, they probably didn't even want it on record that I called the police about being gang stalked here. That's right. So it wouldn't be on record that I even made the call about it. But once I sue the San Diego Police Department, they will be aware that I was. Make no mistake about it. Hold on a second. Now, I caught the same criminal realities happening towards me inside the San Diego Police Department headquarters. Individuals getting... I went down there one time in my entire life, July 24th, 2013, to get a copy of a police report of me being brutally assaulted on an MTS bus. That's right. I made a prediction at this location that morning before I left to go there, stating, let's see if gang stalk is set along any of my routes today. I then left this area with a running recording tape recorder. It was set along all my routes going to the San Diego Police Department headquarters and at it while I was in it. That's right. Now, when I made that video prediction that morning at this location, I showed a video picture of my cell phone, which showed the date and the time. The tape recorder catching it all day long on my way to it and at it, San Diego Police Department headquarters, showed a later time and the same date, which shows I was gang stalked to there. Now listen to this. A week before I went there, I used my phone to call the San Diego Police Department headquarters to get their address. That phone call I made to them has miraculously disappeared off the dialed called feature list on my phone. They didn't want to make it appear that they knew I was coming. That way nobody could say, well, the gang stalking of me was set up as a result of them knowing that I was coming. And that's why they erased it. They knew they were going to do it. They just didn't want to make it appear that they knew I was coming. Even though I did stop off and talk to specific San Diego police officers on my way to there at City Hall. I'm in San Diego, California, and my name is Leslie Williams. 800 separate audio files, do not lie, and that's not even, well, on a scale of 1 to 10, that's about 4, on a level 4 of the proof that I have. Now, 800 audio files of the same exact identical verbal harassment happening around me all day long, every day, everywhere I go. If that's not enough proof to sue the hell out of the San Diego Police Department, I don't know what is. But that's not including the other undisputable proof I have. That's it's in your face, just like the 800 audio files is in your face. So, we're going to see if anything happens at my new hiking areas. We're going to see if they wait until I completely move from here, which means tent and everything, and then evict me from the ones I'm moving to within a day or two. That way, I'm going to tell you something right now. On my way to these other hiking areas, as I was probing them out in order to figure out if I was going to use them or not, gang stalk was set on the buses getting to that area. Then once I went to the area, probed it out, then left that area and went back to the bus stop, dedicated to the bus route that I took to get there. Once I got to the bus route, back to the bus stop, okay, of the bus route that I was going to take me away from the place that I went to, I said on a tape recorder, let's see if anybody on these buses say gang stalk once the bus arrives and I get on it. The bus arrived. I put my bike on the front of the bus on the bike rack, got on the bus, multiple people on the bus who were already on the bus saying gang stalk in the ways that I've already aforementioned. Same thing happened on the bus route getting to the place that I probed to use as a hiking area. So what I'm basically telling you is that the aforementioned identical verbal harassment that I've already caught on 800 audio files was caught on the bus route getting to the hiking area I was going to. I got there, did what I had to do while I was there, left there, went back to the bus stop, waited for the bus to arrive, made a prediction that it would be heard by me and caught on my tape recorder by individuals that were going to be on the bus. Once the bus arrives, I get on the bus and it's caught. That shows that they know that when I was where I was going, in order to say it on the bus route going to it, and it also shows they know when I left the area to get back on the bus to leave the area. Which meant that I was literally being watched and surveilled in real time at all times pertaining to where I was at. GPS tracking of my cell phone. Go to Google and YouTube and type in cell phone hacking and stalking, and then cell phone hacking and organized stalking, and then cell phone hacking and gang stalking. Getting around me and repeating gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalk, gang stalk, weird, crazy, oh my god, gang stalk in that way, and engaging in specific physical gestures for me to see is there a way to let me know that I'm being gang stalked. That's not including the staged events that they bring about around me, concerning me, along my routes. In order to produce extreme anxiety and duress. Okay, assaults. I've been brutally assaulted 3 times. Threatened to be assaulted on numerous other occasions. That's right. Ask yourself, why won't the San Diego police make one police report? Why? Hold on a second. Okay, so just about in closing, you can think to yourself when you hear District Attorney's Office, the District Attorney, Bonnie Damascus, and our State Attorney, I think her name is Caroline Harris or something. When you hear these individuals, okay, who get propped up on a pedestal when they give radio interviews on the radio, okay, about how they're dedicated to the safety of women and children and the elderly, don't believe this lie because they are nothing but liars. Hold on. Sylvia L. Marillis, Brian 2, his last name is spelled T-E-W, Maraj Shahan, her name is spelled M-A-U-R-A-S-C-H-E-E-N or E-A-N, Beth Donahue, Victoria Rose. Google these names, including mine, and you will see these are just the known by me, organized stalking, gang stalking, targeted individuals that were in San Diego County and did not get one bit of help from not one person in the government. Not one. So when these little sewer rats in the system who get on radio shows and TV shows and act like they're advocating for crime victims and that their only goal is to stop crime, where is the video? Where is the file? At any district attorney's office, any prosecutor's office, or any San Diego Police Department, whether it be Central, Eastern, Western, or the headquarters, where is that file at that shows that you guys ever honestly and uncorruptedly investigated the gang stalking of one target? Where's it at? I'd like to know. So anyways, you know, we're gonna see what happens at my next hiking areas, and anybody that's watching my video, you know, if they're taking the time to consider what I'm saying, think about this to yourself. What is the likelihood of a bunch of wild, you wouldn't believe the wild, filthy animals they used to harass me at this hiking area? Now, you think about this. What is the likelihood of them moving in within 10 days of me moving here back in October 2012, and then all of a sudden, I escalate from moving a little bit, like maybe two times in 2 weeks, you know, 2 things in 2 weeks, to moving things about 4 to 5 times in 1 week, which is what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. So they know that my moving has become on more of an escalated scale, and then I start making videos literally showing the property that I'm moving, upload those videos to YouTube, cyber surveillance being a method of gang stalking. They seen that I was doing it, so they contact these guys who yelled gang stalking towards me every single day while they were here. They all of a sudden start moving. Do you think that's an accident? I don't know about you, but I say logic and probabilities and statistical analysis dictates that that's not a coincidence. I gotta go, so this is just my update to you if I have any regular viewers to let you know what's going on. I got a bad cold. I've been moving like you would not believe what I've been through in these last 2.5 weeks of moving property. Totally and completely exhausting. Every day has been dedicated to filtering through property, itemizing it, categorizing it, bagging it up, taking it to these areas, then getting back, trying to get back in time before it gets dark, eat dinner, okay? Read my Bible a little bit, go to bed. Same thing every day. That's all I've been doing. And then trying to take one day out of the week to upload my videos. And I've been so congested with moving, I haven't even been able to title my videos. And that's another thing. Hold on. When you look at how much of a coincidence it was that they moved, they even went into my YouTube accounts and looked at untitled videos in order to be able to observe that I'm moving. Because that's no coincidence that I'm all of a sudden moving. Alright, I do appreciate you listening, and have a nice day.